Okay, let's take a look. That's kind of sick, actually. I actually love that. Wait, that's so good. Yeah. What if you put another stair at the start where these are as well? Instead of putting like a trapdoor here, what if you did a stair and then a stair there? I want to get out of the way. You know, I don't hate it. I don't super love this one. What if you did that instead? I actually think that's way better. I do really like that. Yeah. That's sick. Okay, so then you just gotta put a trapdoor here. Okay, that's the outside of our little home. This will get kind of spruced up as we go. Now we can work on the inside. Yeah, baby. And honestly, fill this with more dirt. It's gonna get changed up. I just don't like the roof being like super open. So basically, we need to push this back wall back and keep lights up so that we don't get absolutely smacked later. Okay. So basically just need to open up this giant cave and introduce dirt
I didn't get my cat.
and grass into it, but we really got to push this back. This is a little too tight for me. And there goes my iron pickaxe. All right, well, we'll just make another one. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. You know what? I also really need food. I have 1 mutton. I got 10 potatoes, but I really want to plant these. Okay. I think in the morning we're gonna hunt for some animals, and we'll get some food, make a new pickaxe. You know what? Actually, we'll just make a new pickaxe now. I don't need to. I still have quite a bit of daylight. Okay, let's push this wall back a bit. We need to hunt for some food pretty bad. You know what? Actually, I'll put this torch on the floor. That way, when I move this wall back more, it doesn't, like, absolutely get in my way. That's, like, the worst part about building in caves, is if I want to expand it, I'm basically ripping down every single torch I ever had. Super sick. And here's my thought process, right? I only need the entrance of this to be this massive space, just so it kind of gives you a lot of options of where to go. So, I think, when we start to go down here, we'll kind of close off a lot of these walls here. And then shrink in the little walkways, but really open up like the big corridors where they tend to split. So we'll have something that goes up here, something that goes down here, maybe a side little thing that leads over there. And honestly, we can kind of just clear it. We're in a mountain to a degree, but we're pretty open. There's another space just right here. Which we may close this off, but like, I could put my here. I think over there could be like smelting and villagers. Really wouldn't hurt to have like a chest kind of bedroom area to stay up here. And then honestly, like what else do we need? Enchanting setup, crop setup, tree farm, smelting area. I mean, there's so much we can put in an area that we can infinitely expand. I mean, really, it is just your imagination's your limit. So I think we'll, like I said, in the morning, let's hunt for some food and keep expanding. I got to start working on those villager trades pretty quick though, because this amount of digging is going to be a lot without the proper tools. All right, I really need to get some food. I am like hungry and foodless right now. Biggest issue is I don't think there were any mobs like really close by to the base at all. I think we pretty much got all of them. Like, we got them. I mean, like, we put them out of their non-mill. There could be some in the village. I would have loved to have seen some like potatoes in the village, honestly. There are a pretty stark lack of them. There's a village right there. I see a pig. Honestly, oh, I see a lot of pigs. Wait. Will there be pigs? There's like one shot there. No, there's a lot. 3, 4. I'm gonna have to stop running eventually. Boys, if I can use your meat, please. Oh my gosh, just dude. Yeah, no, luckiest pig though. No new wood types. There could be some out here, maybe. I mean, I'm not opposed to finding some. Probably could use some of the sand too. It's good to know that it's here. In case I want windows in my base. I don't know if I really do. But definitely wouldn't hurt to have some access, sure. I can also go ahead and kill these horses for the leather that they have, but I want to get home, smelt my food, and then... honestly, I want to work on the base a little bit more, but also I really need to get some diamond stuff going, so we might start messing with the villagers soon. Make them kind of a simple trading hall somewhere near the base, or honestly, we could keep it in the village, but there's so much room we have in the base. Oh wait, we could just put them right here. Yeah, getting them over here would be nothing. I think this just leads straight into my house anyway. I didn't even think about that. No, it does. Okay, yeah, we'll put the trading hall up here. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's gonna make that way easier. Nice. Alright, let's get this food.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Let's put away everything I didn't need. Don't necessarily... you know what? I actually do want some of the cobble, because I think I would use stone bricks for a good chunk of this house. So let's... there we go. And then boom. Do I have more cobble? No, but I'm gonna need to mine some anyway, so... I guess we could just do that for a second. I think I want the roof to be one higher than it is. I don't know. So I'm gonna be very honest. I have a running theme on this channel, which is that I don't prep builds ever. Never prep them. I just do them. And this world is, and any build in this world is gonna be no different. And I'll tell you what, I am not prepped anything. I'm kind of just freeballing it here. I have no idea what this is for the roof or the floors or the walls. I truly don't know. I know that I want grass on the floor, and that's pretty much the only knowledge I have about what I want to do with this base. I'm thinking we're going to use stone bricks and oak logs. That's what I'm thinking. In what way, I could not possibly begin to tell you. No clue. I think we're just going to start placing blocks and seeing what happens. Alright, that's my roof. That should be enough for more of this. Okay. So here's my thought process, right? I know that I want this to be like our little walkway, which is going to require stairs. So we can kind of start on this now, right? I think I do want this to be grass. And holy dirt. And then another set of stairs. Oh, that is not stairs. That's cobblestone. Another set of stairs. We'll do grass again. And then stairs, grass, so on and so forth. Okay. And that'll kind of be like... Now, really big thing is finding out where I can kind of like taper this out so that it doesn't, so that I don't need to continue to build onto it. So here's what we should do, right? We should go get some villagers really quickly. Just moved over here, not dedicated to anything yet, but just kind of moved over, right? Okay, so we need some kind of love on this whole spot. This is going to get closed off. I just do not know it yet. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of base renovations just kind of while I got to toss a couple ideas around in my dome piece here, figure out what I really want to do. I think I do have a good idea. I'm just not dead set on how well I'm going to be able to execute this yet, so we're just going to widen out this area first. That's our start. Okay. That should be open enough. I mean, this is if I can get them to even walk through here, right? But the idea is we cut it off here. And then this whole area is the trading hall. And, like, I think I still want it to kind of look like a natural design, right? So I still want it to be, like, 4 flat walls and a roof, right? I do want some natural portion of this. So, like, you still want to leave some of these dips in here. We do want it to be a little more open than it is, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I honestly think this... We're going to put them in the wall, so honestly, this is probably big enough.
I like that.
now we just go around and anything that isn't dirt, we make dirt. Anything not dirt is gonna become dirt. Mostly just because I like the aesthetic of dirt in these like cave homes. Thank you, Ethan's Lab, for your design that I will always steal from every time I build a cave home, dude. If I can't get dirt on the floor, it ain't worth having.
My mic sounds so glitchy.
We do need a design for the roof, not necessarily. Here's the thing, I'm gonna do this to transition up. I think you just bring it like a spiral staircase to a degree. Is that crazy?
My mic sounds glitchy.
Instead of actual stair block. Let's like toy with the idea. Let's not commit to the idea yet. I'm committed to that idea.
Good.
You can maybe
Yes.
look at doing something like lanterns, and I'm actually not opposed to doing something like a lantern. Alternatively, I want to bring in something like this. Do I have like leftover cobble that we could? I mean, I want it to be pretty open. So if like this is what has to be done, so be it. I'm not opposed to having to make a lot. We're going to be mining a lot of cobble, I think, as we renovate this space, no matter what. So now if I want there to be... I still want to keep the roof kind of as because I do like how natural it looks, but I want this wall
should be fixed now.
to have like a light in it. Ooh, you know what's a
okay. So
hold on, I actually have a way better idea. So we need more leather. Here's what you can do. We can use iron frames and then stone slabs with a torch, and that will look like in old castles when they have the torches kind of like on the little hilts. That will look like, I think that'll look sick across here, actually. As like a cool little design feature. Alternatively, you literally just inset the wall by one, and then you put like a lantern. Which like, honestly that might be better. Let's just do that. It'll be less resources to just do that. I actually, because I don't have a good way to get a lot of leather, so like, it's probably better to just do that, actually. Let me not get carried away. I'm getting carried away. Let's design the area for which our villagers are going to go by first grabbing their job blocks. I think I do have an idea how I would do it. I think I have like 4 of them. Actually, one else. Villagers, you guys in this one? No. I also need a fletching villager, right? That's filled by sticks. Hey, brother, I have this like really cool. You ever see one of these? You ever see one of these? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. Base is over this way. I need to try to fall down as few blocks as possible. This is like the exact thing I was trying not to do, so that is sick.
okay.
We're gonna have to get out of this boat, brother. Yeah, okay. That's what I
okay.
And I can't get up
Yeah,
here.
my house messed up.
Path, so that...
I'm gonna
okay.
monkey that.
Displace a bunch of dirt. I can figure this out later, I think. Come on, cut it over here. Okay. Let's... Is my base over that way? Okay, you know what? I didn't really think this through, I think. Let's create an actual trail that we can walk on. Or, like, boat on, whatever. And then I need to... I mean, I guess I can re-snag him in a boat for these upper sections. But I can actually bring him a job block. So maybe not actually a job. And then if I take his boat, he should go to that one. Yep. Perfect. Take this, place that here. Another boat. Oh my goodness. How egregious. Go. Same thing again. We just gotta keep repeating this process, I think, until he's in. I'll be honest, villagers might be the worst mob in the game. And he just planted something, and I don't know what he just planted. There we go. And he does my sticks. That's honestly really, really good. Okay. I think in the morning I'm going to work on getting the 4 villagers that are trapped in that one house in here. I have 1 Fletcher. It probably wouldn't hurt to have 2 of them. So we'll make 1 more Fletcher. We'll make a toolsmith, an armorer, and then I guess I
can put water in this.
I should probably also potentially
that's perfect.
I shouldn't need to do that. I only really need tools and then mending. I'm willing to enchant everything else. We actually should be fine. I just need tools, armor, mending, and the 2 Fletchers. So that should be 4, right? Fletcher 1 is already here, and then I have 4 villagers. So 1 Fletcher, one toolsmith, one armorer, and one mending trader. Yeah, that should be everybody. Sick. It only took me like forever, but I've got my 2 Fletchers right here. I really wish I could move his job block back, but I didn't really think about that. But I decided that all of their jobs, and you can kind of see this behind him, they're going to be right behind these guys. So I've got my 2 Fletchers. I think this is my toolsmith. This is going to be my librarian, but like I'm kind of not a lectern yet. I'm going to figure that out. I just don't have a book. And this is my armorer. Now I had to hit this guy. I didn't mean to. I say I had to. I didn't mean to hit him. He just happened to get hit. So he's a little upset. That's okay. I'm not too worried about him. I want to close off this section now, which I don't actually like nearly. Let's just put like a small partition here for the time being. Oh wait, nothing spawns and tries to attack my boobs. So I need to get him a lectern, and I need to start trading sticks. So really what I need to go do now is chop down like a ton of trees and get my emeralds. So that way we can get some armor and some weapons. By weapons, I mean tools.
Alright, no, Jason, I'm scared.
I have about 2.5 stacks of. You know what? I thought I got a lot.
What does it feel like when spring finally brings you back outside? Based on weather data? Wait, I'm not asking about facts. I'm asking about that moment when early runs through quiet nature finally feel right. When you sail out of the quiet harbour. When spring colours fill the streets. And everything feels alive again.
The roughly 2.5 stacks of oak and then a like half stack basically of birch. Is that really it? Man, I thought I grabbed way more wood than that. This is all I want our. This is what I want. We need to make a lot of sticks and go trade for a lot of emeralds. That's the game plan. That's the whole game plan. Nice. We got a discount. We got 45 emeralds. You know what? I want to upgrade the toolsmith first, right? Oh, I forgot you're still mad. When do villagers stop being mad? Is that a thing? Will he ever quit being angry? That kind of messes up my vibe here. That's kind of like the whole thing I was looking to do, to be honest. You are going to trade me, I guess, a ton of pickaxes. I would love to give you iron, but I think I'm going to have to buy more pickaxes from you. I'm not using these pickaxes, so they can just get thrown out, I think. Will you trade me more pickaxes? And you'll trade me a singular other pickaxe. Great. Well, we can do a little bit of decorating at least. I want to continue to like design the rest of this base, but truly what it needs is I just need like faster diamond tools. So I think in the morning, let's go on a hunt for some diamonds. We saw some caves that I did nearly die in, but like it's probably not a bad idea to go on a hunt for some. Although I really, really don't want to. Alright, let's go find a cave. In fact, I think I saw some, like, obviously there's the mine shaft one we were in, but I did see this over here while we were mining the trees. Where is it? This. Looks like it goes down, it's a water cave. I'm not opposed to a water cave. Let's leave our water there. Let's go grab our doors. I'm not opposed to a water cave. I think I can get down and dirty finding some diamonds in the water. We should make more doors just in case. Mordor? Any legend? Any? I was gonna say legend Zelda. Any Lord of the Rings fans out there? I watched The Hobbit once. I remember. Is it Frodo Bilbo Baggins? Frodo Mojo. This is a water cave. Oh, not a deep one though. Okay, let's get out of this cave. This clearly doesn't go anywhere that I want it to. I think if we can genuinely find like a small water cave, I would much rather do that than go mining like flat out. You know what I mean? Like in a cave, I guess is the actual words I'm looking to use. Alright. Okay, hold on. Alright, you're gonna have to keep holding on because this goes nowhere. Back up we go, not a problem. This is what water mining is all about. It's about huge underwater caves, which this has the potential to be. Hold on. It lost potential. Okay. Okay, wait, we could be onto something. This could be the first, like, actual one. Unless it ends in a dead end again, and then I freak out. This opens up. Redstone, lapis, don't really care about that. Iron, no thank you. And that's... Is that really it, huh? No way, dude. Oh, hold on. And never mind. I think that comes that way. Spruce trees. Oh, I'm glad we came out. I'm actually glad we came out. Spruce trees is big, dude. And while we're out, we can actually look for a couple more water caves. I really want some spruce wood. And then we'll explore this cave. Spruce wood is just gonna it's gonna make our base look so much better, and I really like the way spruce kind of looks with oak and stone brick. That cave looks great also. No, while I'm here, take this as well. Okay, here's what I need. I don't need the spruce wood yet. I really need the spruce saplings, so I can grow my own spruce wood close to my base. Let's go into this water cave. So here we go. On this end, nothing. Super sick. I guess let's go back out to the river where we saw the initial water cave. And that's the one we'll explore, right? Left or right? Let's go left first. I know something just feels...
Press
right
enter
about
to
right.
enable the narrator.
Oh! Okay, this was looking like a bad idea. Unless...
No point going on here.